that butter. My heart's beating fast.
I like to do that to the ladies. Hey guys, hanging with Nathan, and this is
Alexis.
Hey. Today we're what the hell is this damn thing called? Something a carbonara.
Yeah.
Carbonara.
Yeah.
But also
pasta.
Yeah, it's a pasta. It's a fucking pasta.
Yes.
But also I'd like to make sure that everyone understands this is not traditional in any way, shape, or form. So it's a carbonara. Suck it, Italy.
It is a super American carbonara.
Well, I mean,
is what it is.
But we're gonna do something neat.
Yes.
Because I can't remember the actual type of pork that you're supposed to use. Is this thick cut?
Yeah.
In America, we use bacon, thick cut bacon. But
Yes,
now
we do.
today we're gonna use mixture of wild boar bacon and thick cut apple smoked bacon.
Yes. I've never had boar bacon.
Well, me neither.
So I'm excited.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting for both of us.
First times popping cherries.
Mixture of both.
Show me the ways.
I'm going to. But what's been going with you? Guys, I'm not sure if you know this, but she's been contracted for the last couple months.
Yes.
And you, what have you been contracted to?
Just with MindGeek, like Brazzers, Reality Kings, you know, shooting that stuff. They got me, and I get to do cool stuff. I have a lot to say in like outfits and stuff like that. They ask the performers a lot, their opinions and all of that. So it's a lot different than like being on call 24/7, because that's how it was. Like 2021 was my busiest year.
Dude, right?
Like, and I know for you too. It's like it was insane.
Yeah.
I don't like.
It
I don't
sucks
know
being reliable, people.
Yes, when you're reliable, they call you for anything.
Yeah.
And everything, last minute. Like I know that he can do this, so hey.
He can do it. She can do it.
Yeah. Yeah. It always happens. But then at the end, you're grateful because you're making money.
Oh yeah, that whole like that thing all back there. That's all because of this job.
Exactly.
So.
Yep.
It's been an interesting ride over the last 2 years, right?
Yeah.
But that's so fucking awesome. You got contracted. A little break and everything.
Yeah, break on my body for sure.
Man.
Yeah, I get to work out again, get to go outside again. I get to sleep for days if I want.
You get to see the sun? Oh
yeah, right.
Fucking shit.
Oh.
Tell everyone what it means to be contracted in the adult industry.
Okay, so in the adult industry to be contracted, like there are different types of contracts. Some are exclusive to like certain types of scenes. So like there are contracts for like booty scenes, and like I had that contract like May early on, and it was 5 scenes, and this company exclusively owned my butt, but I was allowed to do other scenes. So there's that type of contract. And then there's another type of contract, which is similar to the one that I'm in now, where they basically give you an elevated rate for an X amount of scenes per month for an X amount of months, and then you're completely exclusive with them for every type of scene.
Every hole in your body.
Every hole, yeah, everything. I'm at mercy of the company sometimes. Yeah.
Fancy.
Ooh, it is. But yeah, there's lots of benefits to being in a contract, because you
tell.
get the break. Like, if you're someone that works a lot, you either are gonna love it or hate it. In both ways, because like I said, I've been working so much, I don't even know what to do with myself. In these past few months, I'm like, so what do normal people do when they have time off? Like, what is a normal weekend activity?
Question: when you had a good amount of time off, did you find yourself, like, and you weren't fucking, did you find yourself a lot more horny?
No.
No?
Because I would say that, like, I'm not actually, like, a super nympho. Like, I'm not someone that needs sex every day, and I really do see, like, porn as performance and as a job. Even though I do enjoy it, even though I have orgasms and all of that, it's still, like, completely separate from, like, real sex.
Yeah.
You know?
Gotcha.
So I just use my Hitachi no matter what, even after a scene. Like, I come home and use it, so, like, now I have more time to use it.
That's true.
Which is good and bad, but, yeah.
I just had 5 days off.
And you were ready to explode.
And I was but I was also, like, out there in the wilderness by myself, and I was like, Jesus Christ, I haven't been this horny in a fucking minute.
Yeah, you're out there, you're like, oh.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, I was telling my buddy, because we're out there, I'm just like some of the girls in Arkansas are, not the best looking, but you're like, yo, this is an Arkansas 7.
Yeah.
It's a LA 3, but you know what?
But
I am into it right now.
But it's a whole stigma thing into.
And I was like looking, I was like,
go to the local bar.
Into it. So, as a performer like yourself, would you say you're really well known for your butt?
Yes, I would say that's exclusively where I'm known.
Because it's like since the last couple of years, like when did we meet?
Probably a couple years ago.
Or a couple years ago?
Maybe like a year and a half.
Yeah.
Like.
But like we started like really getting to know each other in the last year or so because we just started working together more.
All the time, and you're saving the day. Always.
I think I did save him a couple scenes.
No, more than a couple scenes. Saving the fucking day. Days I'm ready to pop off, like.
Oh yeah, there were a couple days like.
Yeah, I'm like I'm ready to fight some days. I'm like I need someone to get here now, and he comes through.
At least it's Nathan. Just calm down.
Yeah. And you get there, I'm like okay, cool. Like it's a good day.
Yeah. Is that kind of interesting knowing that it's like you're there, you're known just for your butt? Because like for me, it's like knowing that I'm known for pretty much all incest porn is a little bit of an interesting fact, you know? It's
it is a fact though. Yeah. It's like
world's best step, bro.
Yeah, but it's funny to see like how like you can be in the industry for so long and still like almost fall exclusively into like one category.
Yeah.
Whether you like even are realizing it or not. But yeah, I like butt stuff. I prefer it. So it's like
well, that's great.
It's
your
pretty
butt
cool.
feels fucking dope.
Yeah, you've been there.
Yeah.
You've been there.
It's been a very nice experience.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of time.
I try. And I enjoy it. So like that's I think what it comes down to.
God bless you, because there's a lot of girls that I've worked with and they don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
Right? And which I get it.
Yeah.
Totally understand. But your cringy faces make it hard to do my job, and I'm just like yeah, it's like just having someone who actually has fun, and I've said that so many times on the show. It's like, dude, just having people that are enjoying the job, whether it's work or not.
I still love to shoot.
Yeah,
like that's not I'm 3 years in basically next month, and it's like I still love being on set. Yeah. I still miss being on set all the time, even on a bad day. It's like I'm like okay, well we got a scene tomorrow, so we're gonna make it better. Like I don't know,
See, you know what I realized I like a lot? Knowing I can do more than most.
Yeah.
And that's an irritating thing because I get so tired.
Kind of same, because it's like once you get to a certain level, they expect that all the time.
Yeah.
And like sometimes you just want to like, I don't know, you want to be chill. You're like, you want to throw out something different, and they're just expecting you to like throw a fist in it or something every time. And I'm just like, could we just like have normal romantic sex? Like it can be hardcore, but like do I gotta like do all that?
Yeah, see, one of the things I've always been bummed out is like I don't get hired to do the gnarly scenes.
Yeah.
Because I always play the like romantic or so whatever. And
like,
opposite. Yeah, exactly opposite. Yeah. And so it's kind of one of those things that there's sometimes I'm like, dude, let me just fucking go hey on the and they won't let that I don't get to do it.
Yeah.
But then there's other times man where I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do that. Yeah. I just want her to look at me.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. Yeah, there's certain scenes, but it's funny how there's like two complete sides to the industry because like I haven't really shot for many step things. Like I'm not a stepsister a lot. I kind of skip that, and they like book me as like teacher and like stuff like that, which I enjoy because I'm like 24, so like I would rather not be portrayed as a 18-year-old because I also did not join when I was 18. So it's just like I don't know. I think I got spared. I think the anal helped because then they were just like, oh well, stepsis doesn't do anal.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'm still 18 and I'm 33.
All right. Yeah. Well, then I got a long ways to go.
Yeah. Unless you get your tits done.
No. Nope. I thought about getting my tits done for my entire life since I was like 13 because I realized I was not going to grow any titties. But then a bunch of people started getting boobs and they just straight up told me do not get boobs. There's so many issues that can happen and you got to get them replaced and it's surgery and surgery's scary. I won't even go to the dentist because I'm scared.
Yeah, dude. That's...
like I have to get sedation dentistry for a cavity, let alone letting them open up rip me open.
Dude, it is fucking sketchy.
Yeah.
And like, dude, like see like some of the girls who I've seen who have had perfect boobs go get their boobs done. I'm just like, why? Why not? Yeah, but it's your body, your deal. But I'm just like, as a person like who's been around, like who's been around all of them and saw their great boobs.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, man, I like playing with those things. Why'd you do it? liked I like your body. Everything about it's fucking great. And so it's like
I have little boobies,
love
but
them.
I don't need to wear a bra ever. So, but I feel like it's like not really a trend right now. But I think almost like going back to like the step sis thing. I think a lot of girls are actually tired of it. From what I've been hearing, so like girls around my age. That are getting booked constantly for like stepsister stuff, like I feel like they just go out, or like really just like girls that doesn't matter the age, like if you just look young and you're getting booked for that all the time, like you throw in some titties and you like elevate to a different side of the industry, than being like
over it?
than being like stuck, I guess.
Yeah, they over it?
Yeah.
6 years.
Yeah.
6 years I've been playing this fucking role.
Yeah. You can buy some titties.
They don't give a fuck. It's like,
I'm like,
unless I could grow a beard, but then I'm not going to get a bunch of work. I have to fight with the guys that are doing all the dad stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, and then I have to change my dialogue and
And then you're still doing like creepy-ish things.
But then it's like I go from fucking my sister, my mom, to fucking my daughter.
Exactly. I'm like, or your niece, or like some weird ass shit.
Yeah. At least now I get two options. They don't want me to fuck my wife. Gross.
Yeah. See, yeah. I've been getting the hot wife stuff. I'm like, okay, bless up. Because...
Oh no, you weren't my hot wife. You were my muse. That's what you were in that anal one.
In a like for your book.
Yeah.
About like Vikings and shit. Speaking of.
Question. So because you are a butt queen.
Yeah.
To kind of go on the subject, because I know these fucking people like to hear all about this.
Yeah.
What do you do to prep for that?
Well, my prep now is a lot different, because I've been doing it now for over 2 years, like 2.5. It'll be 3 in May, doing butt stuff. So, like, I used to be really anal about it. Haha. But, like, I have a whole entire ritual, and I still, like, follow it, and I still, like, to a point. But, like, I've gotten a lot more lax this year.
Yep.
And I realized that it actually helps the scenes, because, like, stress is going to make you
you can say what the fuck
shit
you want.
yourself. Yeah. Like, it really is. I'm sorry. But, like, like, you can do the best job ever. You can fast. You can take a Imodium. You can do all of this stuff. If you're sitting on set stressed as hell, you feel that tummy gurgle, and you're like, oh, shit. Then you're scared for the rest of the night. But, pretty much, like, I don't fast anymore unless the scene were to be, like, 6 a.m. call time. I pretty much just, like... And then after I clean out, I also eat now. Because it's just kind of... for the most part, chicken and rice isn't going to digest in 6 hours.
Yeah.
And get all the way down. But, like, for a whole 1.5 years, I thought I had to starve myself for every scene. And this is not true. So it's a beautiful place to be in, because I just thoroughly enjoy my scenes. I already enjoyed the scenes before, but I really enjoy the scenes now that I actually, like, I have full energy. I'm not feeling like I'm going to pass out on set. Like, because for most people that do that, like, that's the reality. And it was for me for a while, but now it's just do my thing, set up my bathroom, warm water, a little bit of salt, have my Pedialyte next to me always.
Always
there's like liquid IV in this right now, because I just love to be extra hydrated.
Dude, being a little extra hydrated really helps. Like, I started doing what?
It helps, but also, like, I have the world's smallest bladder.
Oh, no.
So, like, I literally, halfway during a scene, I'm like, oh my god. And I don't squirt. I'm not gonna squirt. It's like, I'm, like, scared to do it. I don't know why.
I've seen girls shit themselves for squirting.
That's why. All my friends that do it, it's happened. I'm good. But, yeah, getting fucked and having to pee is, like, one of the strangest feelings ever. And I'm sure for you, it is also one of the strangest feelings, having a full bladder. And
it's pretty rough when the girl's riding, and I'm just like, it's just pushing right here.
Bladder, yeah.
So hot.
Yep.
It's fucking rough.
Yep. Yeah, if it gets in deep enough, it feels like it's just hitting your bladder. So, like, any water that's in there, no matter how many times you go pee, you're just gonna feel like you have to pee.
Yeah.
And with anal, like, literally, like, sometimes I'll put a butt plug in and pee. That's TMI. But, like, seriously, like, I don't know. I'm like, that's the only way to get squirt out of me is, like, there's something in my butt. If it gets pressed hard enough, pee comes out.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I guess. I squirt from my butt, but not from the other one.
From the other one. Hole. Fuck it.
The less friendly hole.
Yeah. Well, your vagina's quite lovely too.
Oh. Gosh, there needs to be smell vision here.
You know, I say that, but you don't want to fucking have smell vision in a porn, and that's right where it's gonna go.
I do.
There's
some. I'm a smell person. I'm like pheromones. So like some days.
Yeah, I get it, but some days I'm no.
Yeah, yeah.
You know the days.
Some days I just am not breathing. Actually.
Yeah, I'm like.
Some days I'm like down there like with my nose plugged. Like.
Would you say, when it comes to smells,
yeah.
bad smells, would you say you find that there's worse smells for guys or girls?
Guys. I've
really?
actually only had ever one issue with a girl. I shoot with more guys, so that also could be it. But I've absolutely had more issues with guys, and I've actually had more issues with guys who were cut than uncut.
Really?
Which is really funny because the guys that are uncut show the set super clean because they're like probably extra aware of it, and then the guys that are, and then obviously like new guys, like they don't fully get it yet.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I've definitely had more weird down there experiences with guys. For sure. Or like when a guy, like I don't like to rim, so like when a guy like kind of like gets you down there, I'm like, I don't know where you've been. Like I don't know. I'm like, you didn't take a shower right before this. Like
Dude, I find it so.
I'm not putting my tongue in there.
I find it so weird when a guy will just like push his girls.
Yeah, it happens all the time. Yeah, it literally happens all the time, and I'm just like, why?
But I'm like, dude, it's like you. This was not discussed. It's even worse, weirder for me when I go to set and they're like, hey, she's gonna rim you today. I'm like. You guys could have fucking told me. I would have shaved. I would have done stuff. Because now I'm like, I'm feeling awkward about it. I'm like, let me go take a shower. I took a shower.
Super clean. Yeah, let's like double dip. Like, yeah, like I know.
Let me get fucking a deep clean in there, dude.
Don't seriously, they like switch shit up sometimes. So like, I get scared. Honestly. Yeah. But yeah, I've never actually had a bad experience, like, health-wise with a girl.
Really?
So I'm, like, really happy about that, I guess. I've gotten all, like, beautiful, like, perfect women, basically. So that's good.
Fucking dope.
But I also didn't work with girls for, like, my first... Until last October when I changed agencies, and then I finally started to get girl because it was, like, fucking with my sexuality a little bit. Because it's, like, I would say I'm pansexual, bisexual, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't give a shit what's between your legs. I like you for who you are. But I also wanted to eat pussy. And, like, I was literally only getting boy-girl scene, boy-girl anal. I was barely even getting boy-girl. And then this year I finally got to, like, dive into that section, and it just makes me so happy because, like, when you meet, like, a beautiful girl on set, and, like, I don't know, it's just, it's such a different experience than, like, boy-girl.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I like to be very sensual with women. And submissive, for sure.
It's a lot different watching the chemistry between two girls.
Because you can read if they fucking hate each other, or if they are into each other. It is, like, black and white.
Yeah, like, I know there's some days where I go to set when I'm doing threesome, and it's like, you, every once in a while you get a day where the girls work well together, and they're, like, work well together, but working with you. Yeah. I've had days like that. I've had days where one girl's just fucking dud. I've had the days where it's like, the girls are trying to fuck each other, and I'm just laying there.
And you're just like, okay.
My funniest scene, it was a Nuru scene, so it's already a problem. But it was Aiden Ashley and Victoria Vox. Two bad bitches. But I'm there and I'm laying there holding on this thing, right? Making sure we stay stable. And I'm starting to laugh because I was like, I've never been in a girl scene before. Yeah. This is interesting. And I look over the camera and I'm like, I'm just laughing because I don't know if they understand how, like,
what's going on.
I am not involved in this. Yes. I feel like a dildo.
Yes. You know? Yeah, a similar thing happened to me, or has happened to me a few times, where, like, sometimes, like, the other girl or the guy doesn't realize there's, like, a third person.
Yeah.
And then it just makes for a really awkward scene, because then you kind of have to, like, fight. Like, not literally, but, like, you have to, like, either just be like, okay, I'm just going to be the assistant today. Yeah. Or you have to, like, really ramp it up and be like, all right, get up. Which I usually choose the first option because I'm like, fuck it, you do your thing, do it, girl, go off.
Yeah. Like, get you some.
Get you some.
Yeah.
I'm like, just save a little bit for me.
Yeah, I've always tried, and this is something I brought over from being a swinger. Yeah. It's like if there's another girl in, I'm gonna try to pay as much attention, whether I like her or not.
Yeah.
Like, let's say I was working with you and some girl I'm like, or the one who's like.
He doesn't like to be there.
And I obviously want to do this because we have fun.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try. You know, bring it out.
Because like sometimes like someone is like completely, and I would even say this about myself, is like before the scene, like I am kind of shy. Like sometimes I'm a little standoffish, whatever. But like as soon as I actually get to touch the person that I'm working with, it's like I go into like my happy place, like my work mode, you know, and it's just like completely different. So I would hate for someone to like get like a little like scared off by that before the scene, and I'm like, no, just wait till the scene. I promise I'm a lot less awkward. Yeah.
Because on like the whole marketing thing, were you surprised how much fucking work this job was?
I don't think I would have had the balls to like apply for porn if I knew about social media.
Yeah.
Because after I graduated, I was like so removed from social media for 3-4 years. Like I had like, you know, my personal accounts, I had like a Finsta and my Snapchat, but like I talked to like my friends from high school on there, you know. I didn't really post much. Like I was like, social media wasn't my life. I wasn't sitting on the phone all day at all. And then you get here and like again, like the first year was so hard for this, like having to like sell yourself and like write corny captions about yourself. It's a really hard thing to do, and like the consistency of it is like you have to take pictures, you have to remember like, you know, like just there's so much you have to do to promote yourself. And
did you find yourself like, did you ever like look at yourself and be like, I'm a good looking person, or did you not think you were a good looking person, so it made it harder to like promote yourself as a sexy like a sex symbol? I
never thought, like, I don't think that I had like low self-esteem. Like I always was like, okay, like I'm an attractive girl / this is one of the reasons I got into porn, because when you're a girl and if you are attractive to some whatever, you're gonna get sexually harassed anything you do. Doesn't matter how good at whatever job you're at, you're gonna be sexually harassed and you're gonna be basically diminished to your body parts anyways, so make some fucking money off of it. But it was hard to be sexy because I wasn't super...
Need some water, buddy?
Super experienced, I guess.
So, on that note, did you not like have a lot of sex before this?
I did and didn't. Like, I could not tell you any dick. I can't remember, even my exes, I cannot remember what their dicks looked like. I remember, like...
I remember all my exes' dicks.
I do, I bet. I bet you do. All 0 of them.
Oh.
But, like...
Brad!
But, like, yeah, I don't know. I, like, younger boys, it's just, like, I don't know. They weren't... I wasn't, like, super... I was in relationships a little bit, so, like, that was a thing, for sure. I was in a relationship from, like, when I was in high school, and then, like, I had, like, out of high school a few, so... I had my little, like, hoe phase for, like, 6 months. Had some cool experiences, I would say. Like, I got to meet some cool people, but, yeah, I wasn't, like, going to the bar and, like, having sex. I wasn't, like, going to the club having sex. I wasn't, like, I never had a threesome before porn. I never was with, like a cis girl before porn, actually. So, that was an experience, something I always wanted to do. But
a cis girl?
Yes. Like, I've been with a trans woman.
Oh, how was that?
She was, like, one of my best friends, so...
Oh,
she was the first person to put anything in my butt. Steph. So, and we're still good friends, but yeah, she was the first one to ever put anything in my butt.
Well, who's you?
She's from home.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, because I need to get a
no.
trans girl on here, so I was like, didn't know if that
was...
Yeah,
no, she's at home. Yeah. Gotcha. No, but she's, like, a good friend from home, and, like, yeah, she was the first one. And I want to say that she maybe even, like, planted in my mind the idea of sex work, because she was the one who told me that camming was a thing. Like, I didn't know camming was a thing. She cammed a bit, I believe, and so, like, she was, I guess, the first one to be like, yeah, you know, this is the thing.
Yeah?
Like, you know, you can make money, and I was like, but, like, I was still, like, 19, 20 at that time, so I was still, like, not ready to go out there, and then just got to a point one day, I was like, fuck this shit. Perfection.
Alright, take it.
Is it time?
Yes, it's time.
Oh, shit!
I want to actually have this bread first.
I'm starting with the fucking pasta.
No.
That's what I'm here for.
Oh. Yeah, that is cheesy, buttery goodness.
Oh, it's fucking perfect. And the bacon is salty enough.
Yeah.
I did not need any more salt at all. It's like literally perfect. I'll inhale this whole dish. So good.
Pop, 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 pop.
Bang bang.
But
hit the ball out of the park.
tell these people where they can find you and all the stuff so we can just fucking eat the food and turn the cameras off.
Alright, you can find me on Instagram at Alexis X Tae, T-A-E. On Twitter as Alexis Tae, T-A-E-X. And then you'll find everything else there. I'm around. Search my Pornhub, I don't know. I'm not allowed to say that.
You're shit, man. Fuck. What are they gonna do? Demonetize me? They don't pay me anyway.
This food is fire, so.
Oh my god. Thank you so much for being on.
Thank you.
I can't wait for you to be offered contract so I can work with you again.
Yeah, I know. It's coming up soon.
I know.
Yeah.
Fucking A. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in for another week of Hanging with Nathan.
Beautiful.
Sorry, sometimes I don't get it out in time. I'm trying my best. But like, subscribe, follow, all this shit. Support me, guys.
Some good ass food.
Oh, and also, we are having merch coming out soon.
Oh, shit.
So, merch will be here. Bye!